Hello and welcome back to Investing for Generations, your channel for high quality stock research for long-term value investor. And today I want to talk about Travlelers. Travlelers now is 4.47% of my portfolio, and here you see the pie of my whole portfolio. And if you're new to my channel, you'll find deeper analysis to all of these companies in my portfolio on my channel. And if you find any value in these videos, please subscribe to my channel, give me a big thumbs up. This helps me and my motivation a lot to keep on with this work here on this channel. And then just follow me on my road to financial freedom. And today I want to talk about Travlelers because today, before the market opened, Travlelers published their Q4 earnings. And with this Q4 earnings, Travlelers reported earnings of $4.91 per share on revenue of $8.4 billion. The consensus earnings estimate was $3 per share on revenue of $8.1 billion. The earnings whisper numbers, this is a site here where there's a screenshot from. I highly recommend this site. The earnings whisper number was $3.23 per share. The revenue grew 4.1% on a year-over-year basis. So overall, very good numbers from Travlelers. I would say really surprising good numbers under these overall very difficult circumstances in the pandemic situation, but also overall with the low interest rates, which make it so difficult for the insurances to make money. And so this should show me how stable the business model of Travlelers is. And so I'm very happy about the numbers today. And not just me, also the market reacts positive on these numbers. Currently, the stock traded a little bit under $150. It rised up over 3% today. And so my position in Travlelers is now up over 55% because I was able to buy Travlelers in May 2020 for around $96. Overall, I have now 25 shares of Travlelers for a purchase price in average of $98. And so, as I said, overall 55% up, which is very, very nice. And by the way, here you see the performance of all my stocks in my current portfolio. And of course, with these high gains, the question becomes, is it maybe time to sell Travlelers? And to know if it's maybe time to sell Travlelers after this big gains over the last few weeks and months, I calculated the current intrinsic value. As always, this is a most important figure for me, and therefore I use the Excel sheet of the very great Sven Carlin and his research platform. If you don't know him, Sven Carlin for me is the best YouTuber in the investment sector. So I put here down in the description a link to his YouTube channel and also a link where you can download this Excel sheet to calculate the intrinsic value. And to calculate the intrinsic value, we have three scenarios: the normal case, the best case, and the worst case scenario. And what we need is the earnings per share of the trailing 12 months, or in this case for 2020. And for Travlelers, this was $10.31. And then what we also need is a growth rate for the next 5 years, and then for the years 5 to 10. And here, in a normal case scenario, this should be around 5% and 4% maybe for the years 5 to 10. Then we also need the discount rate. Discount rate is just your expected return. And for me, this is almost in every investment 12%. And then a terminal multiply, or even the price earnings ratio at the end of this 10-year span. And therefore I take normally just in historical average, and here for Travlelers I took 12. This is my normal case scenario, and then we come to an intrinsic value of $132. Then let's see how could it be in a best case scenario. the growth rate's a little bit higher. The discount rate, of course, is just the same, and the terminal multiply also a little bit higher. So that overall the intrinsic value would be at 163. And then, of course, also a worst case scenario with lower growth rates and a very low terminal multiply, a very low terminal price earnings ratio. And then we come to an intrinsic value of $101. And then when we put in the probability of every of these scenarios, then we come to an overall intrinsic value of 132 compared with the current price of $150. We have to conclude that Travelers right now is overvalued by 15%, which is a little bit, but not as much as I would sell Travelers now. I would sell Travelers if the overvaluation become maybe 50 or 60%. So there is a little bit of room before I really think to sell. Because overall Travelers is just a great business, and also with these very strong Q4 numbers, evident that this business model is very, very strong even in the worst times. And so I will just stick with my position and hold it for the long term, and then we will see how this will turn out. I would say so far so good. So that's it for today. If you liked the video, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and ring the notification bell to never miss another video. And then we will see the next time with another analysis of another stock. See you then. Take care. Bye bye.